today's class on online maths hub, and of course you can see right on the board here we have a question we are going to be solving right here. And of course the question said we should solve this equation, so we are going to find the value of x that actually makes this equation to hold. But just before we delve into solving this problem, if you are new to our channel, kindly like this video, subscribe to our channel, and also turn on the notification icon so that whenever we release new content you will actually get to know more about it. Of course, here we help you out in solving your math problem. And as we proceed in the solvings, if you have any question, you can always drop in the comment box. I'll be there to actually help you out and then answer your question. So having said that, we are going to proceed. So when you have this kind of equation, what do? It's just pretty simple. We are going to be doing it together. So the first thing you actually want to do is just to start by writing your solution. Okay, now once you've written that, I'm going to rewrite this question right here. So I have x plus 8 plus square root of x plus 1, and that's going to give us 7. Okay, so that's what the question says. So the first thing we want to do now is to take the square of both sides. Okay, so if we do that, this is what we are going to be having: square root of x plus 8 plus square root of x plus 1 is equal to 7. So I'm just going to take the square of both sides. Okay, so this is what I have. And then of course we can now go ahead to simplify. So simplifying this, if you split this bracket, what you're going to be having is root x plus 8, okay, plus root x plus 1. Okay, and then of course it is double since it is squared: root x plus 8 plus root x plus 1. Okay, and then is equal to the square of 7 is actually 49. Okay, so this is what we have, and then we can actually go ahead to open this bracket, and it's just very simple. This item multiplied by this one, this is what they're going to be having. That is x plus 8, and then plus, if you open this, you should have 2 into root x plus 8. Okay, that is, this is actually going to multiply this, and then this one will also multiply this. This will multiply this one, and then this one will multiply. So we are going to be having a double of it. So this is what you are going to be having at the end of the day. Okay, and then this element also multiply this one. You are going to be having plus x plus 1. Okay, so this is what we have, and it's equal to 49 on the other side. Okay, so once you are here, the next thing you want to do now is just to go ahead and collect our like terms. You can see x right here, and you can also see x over here. So we can bring it together. X plus s will give us 2s, and then 8 plus 1 is going to give us 9. Okay, plus I repeat this item here, 2 into, okay, x plus 8, and then x plus 1. So this is what you have, and then is equal to 49. Okay, now moving on, what do we do next? Okay, so what I'm going to do again is to also continue with collection of like terms. So I'm going to take these two items here to the other side of the equation, so that we'll have this element here only on this part of the equation. So moving on, I'll just write this. Okay, x plus 8, and then x plus 1 is equal to, so I'm going to put this 49 minus 9 is actually going to give us 40. Okay, and then this one crosses over to the other side. You have minus 2x. Okay, so it's looking simpler now. It's looking simpler. What do we do next? We are going to divide through by these two right here, so that we can only have this item right here. So dividing through by 2, you have this is divided by 2, and then this one is divided by 2. These two can actually cancel this, and then we are left with root x plus 8, x plus 1 is equal to, of course 2 can divide here, you have 20 here, and you can also divide here, you have 1. So basically you now have 20 minus x. Okay, so that's what we have. What do we do next? At this point, we can now go ahead to eliminate this square root, and we can actually do that by taking the square of both sides. Okay, so taking the square of both sides, we are going to be having something like this: x plus 8, x plus 1. Okay, so I'm going to take the square is equal to 20 minus x. Okay, and of course this one squared. And you can see this square is actually going to take care of this root, and then on the left hand side we are having x plus 8, and then x plus 1 is equal to, so splitting this bracket, we are going to be having 20 minus x and then 20 minus x also. So that's what we are having. Okay, so we can now go ahead to multiply through. So if you multiply this x times x is going to give us x squared. X times 1 is plus x, and then plus 8 times x will give us plus 8x, and then 8 times 1 will also give us 8. And this is equal to, if we also split this, we are going to be having 20 times 20 is actually going to give us 400, and then 20 times minus x will give us minus 20, minus x times 20 will give us minus, sorry, this is minus 20x, okay, and then minus x times 20 will also give us minus 20x. So minus x times minus x is actually going to give us plus x squared. So that's what we have right there. Okay, and of course you can see x squared here, and you can also see x squared here. So if you bring this one to this side, they're actually going to go. So we can eliminate these two, these x squares right here, and then we can sum this one. This is actually going to give us 9x plus 8, and then is equal to 400 minus 40x. Okay, I'm summing those two items right there. So this is what we have at this point. What do we do again? We also continue with our collection of like terms. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this one to this side, this 4 minus 40x, and then I'm going to bring this 8 to this side also. So I have 9x plus 40x is equal to 400 minus 8. So this is what we have. And then of course here you can see that this one is also is equal to 49x, and then this one will give us 392. Okay, so what do we do next? We can just divide through by the coefficient of x, which is actually 49, and we are going to be having the value of x right there. So divide through by 49, this one we cancel this, and then our x is now left with, if you divide this, you should have 8. So this is our final answer for x. So the question is, how are you sure that this final answer is correct? It's very simple. You can just run your check. So if you want to check whether it is correct, you can actually go ahead and do that. You come back to the question we had, which is root of root x plus 8 plus root x plus 1 is equal to 7. So you want to carry this 8 to replace wherever you see x on this equation. So if we do that, we have root 8 plus 8 plus root 8 plus 1, and it should give us 7. So this plus this will give us root 16 plus this will also give us root 9. That should give us 7. So root 16 is 4 plus root 9 is actually 3. It should give us 7, and then if you sum this, you can see that 7 is equal to 7. So this indicates that the value of x which we've gotten for this equation is actually correct because it satisfies this equation. And of course, that is where we're going to be wrapping it up. Thank you so much, and of course, make sure you give this video a thumb up, subscribe to our channel for more updates, and turn on the notification icon so that whenever we upload new content, whenever we upload new video, you will actually get to know about it. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.